Alright, so real quick, I'm going to show you how I do my radiation sea salt detox bath. Well, radiation sea salt soda bath. Got my baking soda. Normally I like to get the fine grain, but this is what I'm working with. Alright. And then also, I got hydrogen peroxide. Now, hydrogen peroxide is not necessary, but I use it because I found out that whenever you apply hydrogen peroxide to your skin, or at least wash with it, it basically works as like a it's like it basically cleanses your skin. Cleanses your skin of any, well, I guess bacteria, germs, or whatever. It freshens up your skin. Baking soda, sea salt. I'm going to put the link in the description so that everyone can know exactly how the people I got this from explains everything, and then don't gotta get the boy in the camera. Anyway, so I'm tired. Like they really been trying to go to town on me today. You see them, you hear me trying to exhale some of this energy. They got a lot going towards my left kidney, and every time I grab the frequency that's back there, it always seems to travel back to one source. It's usually my cell phone. When my cell phone is fully charged, that's usually the main source it comes from. And I believe the reason for that is because the cell phone itself has the hardware built in, the phased array antenna. It has the hardware built in that they can basically use to manipulate and create, the phased array to be able to point and direct and steer, because that's what a phased array antenna is for, is steering purposes when it comes to looking for cell signals and things of that sort. So they're steering the energy beam. And of course, when you have remote access when you have remote access to be able to control energy, you can not only steer it, but of course they have your bio-coded frequency. Every single person born on this planet, and just about every animal, I believe, as well, every creature probably has a bio-coded frequency when I think about it. And then they use the sensors that's all around us to basically be able to find the exact numerical value of that frequency, and then once they send a signal to that person or that thing, and then that thing resonates with it like a receiver, and then sends back the same I guess I forgot how to explain it. I'm trying to explain it while they got my head all fogged up, but because it's like, trust me, it's all around here. It's all cognitive. It's all cognitive. A lot of frequencies, radiation, it's all being concentrated around the brain. You could could probably hear it. Listen, listen. I don't know if you could hear it, but there's a popping sound that you should probably hear. That is, I believe, like air bubbles created inside of the skull that you know, from the tissue being heated, and then those air bubbles, as I'm trying to create a channel for them to basically, once they pop, I'm trying to, when I open my jaw, it's like I create a channel. So once I create that channel, it's like once I create that channel, I open my jaw and I create that channel, whatever air pressure, whatever it is, gas, carbon, oxygen, whatever it is, it comes out through the side, it goes behind the ear, and then comes through, like it's like it basically seeps out in between where your jaw and the top of your skull meets, and there's like a little opening there. So when I open my jaw, I feel it. I feel the air or that gas, whatever it is, and there's also it's a different temperature than what I'm breathing in from my lungs. It's a different temperature. Yeah. So it's like when I hold my jaw open at this angle, like this, it seeps out and then it comes out into the mouth. So it escapes the brain, it escapes the cranium, and then it kind of like goes from there, then it goes into the mouth, and then it comes out. Anyway, so okay, I live and breathe this sea salt soda radiation detox bath. This thing, I kid you not, you gotta try this at least once, but you gotta do it for at least 45 minutes. Now, I don't have all the things that I normally would use, so what I'm gonna do is, let me see, can I sit you? No. All right, I'll just do it this way. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, the instructions call for 1 pound. The instructions call for 1 pound of sea salt, 1 pound of baking soda. So because all I have is this cup, I'm gonna just play it by like, I'm gonna just try to eyeball it. Actually, let me do it up here because if I spill something, it'll just go right in the tub. That's 1 cup. So set up now. So I'm assuming it's about 2 cups. It said more or less a pound, depending on the size of your tub. Yeah, so, and when my girlfriend said she took a bath earlier too, so I was like, somebody's taking the initiative. Okay, so that's the baking soda. Somebody's getting in trouble. The little bouncy boy. He's a big kid. Alright, now because this is coarse, I'm going to assume that obviously it's going to be heavier. And of course, that takes a little bit more time to dissolve. It's much more. We gotta get some more sea salt and baking soda. Luckily, I'm not working for the next 2 days, so I probably won't need it. The website says to take this bath at least once a week. Then, it also mentions adding like half a cup of hydrogen peroxide. So I have like the little nozzle there. So what I'm gonna do, I like to do a 12-second, about a 12. You know what? Let me see if it's actually. I do a 12-second pour. Normally straight into the tub, but now that I have this cup here, I'm actually going to measure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's half a cup. Wow, all right. My eyeballs are usually pretty good. Boom. All right, now note this water. You see how it looks kind of green right now? Watch this. Looks kind of green right now. So see my hand kind of going through, making sure I dissolve everything. You on your way out, honey? Oh. I'll see you later. My YouTuber said hello. I can already feel my grip getting stronger in the water. So basically what this does is sodium, especially like I guess like sea salt, stuff like that. It has this chemical reaction to the cells in the body, and what it does, I believe it kind of like draws out toxins and things. Like it makes it more, I think what it does is, I forgot how does it has something to do with the charge of what sodium does, and then I forgot what it is, but it's something about salt, that radiation and salt does not work with each other. So what it does is the salt kind of draws it out. And like right now, my grip, just from having my hand in the water, my grip feels stronger. So I'm about to put my whole body in. Now remember, it was looking kind of green before, but now it's looking like bluish. Like this almost looks like ocean water right now. That's that sea salt and baking soda, because these are natural purifying agents, honestly, sea salt and baking soda. So yeah. Then what I'm about to do is just get in for about 45 minutes. I'm about to play this Terminate A.I nanobot video from Dr. Seven. I think it's called Dr. Seven on YouTube. Once again, it's Terminate A.I nanobot. And it's basically like these frequencies sounding like but it sounds a little annoying. But the strange thing is, and I've been using it for months. As I listen to it, I actually feel a lot of brain activity happening, and then there's this like this release of like pressure and stuff that started happening in my mind. So I'm like, hey, that feels really good. So it's like Dr. Seven has instructions on his video. I'll make sure I post the link to the video in the descriptions as well. Dr. Seven, he says that like the best thing you could do is listen to the video at least 4 days a week, or is it 5 days a week? At least 5 days a week, something like that. He has instructions in the description of his video, and you wash off, because I think I believe what he says happens is like as you're listening to the video, the nanobots are deactivating. Some of them may actually be coming through your pores and your skin, because maybe the frequencies themselves are causing the nanobots to disengage and then maybe make their way to the surface of your skin. So he says to take a shower, wash off right after listening to the video. Me, I'll do it right here in the tub. I listen to it while I'm in the tub. This water looking right. It's looking right for me to get in. And then I don't know, it just feels really good for me. It just feels really good. And in this targeting thing, we just gotta try everything we can. Cause I mean, we can't let them make a media festival out of us. Cause those, like, I feel for those TIs, like the Myron Mays, out there who, were really, really decent people, but then, I don't know, maybe they just didn't really know how to handle it, so they went the other way, and I'm trying my absolute best to be, in a different light, because like I still have Myron May's videos saved on my YouTube, and I'm like, man, like every time I think about how his that one video he did where he mentioned like the 9 tactics in game stalking, I was just like, man, this is so helpful, because after I watched that video, they literally started to do just about everything that he mentioned the way he described it, including when I was living at 1490 Boone Avenue. My window was towards the street, right? My window was at the street. And then all of a sudden, I used to hear because sometimes I would want to sleep with my window open, but it'd always be like, as soon as I want to try to go to sleep or something, it'll be like these, 2 white cars just sitting outside the window, just blasting music. And then at one point, I remember it was like, I could have sworn I heard a diss track with my name in it. And I was like, yo, are they serious? So, anyway, I'm about to just go ahead and, see, look, now it's blue. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get myself in this water and try to purify myself. And I guarantee you, I'm going to feel so much better, because I've never been let down by this bath. So I keep trying to tell people, you gotta get in on these baths, man. You can't be going through this and not doing everything you can to detox the radiation out your body. They're gonna do everything in their power to destroy you. They're gonna Yeah, so all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself in this tub so I could resettle myself. I think I just heard somebody say, "Now the street's gonna do something." Da, da, da. I couldn't hear the whole segment, but apparently, I think somebody is listening, you know. And I mean, like I said, I already noticed a lot of things already. Quite frankly, I noticed a lot of things before we even took the apartment. When we came to see the place, I felt the energies, and I was like, I already know. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to treat everybody with respect until someone shows me that they don't deserve my respect. So that's how I always live my life. I treat everyone with respect until someone shows me they don't deserve my respect. So take life one breath, one thought, one step, one day at a time. Peace. All right, so I just wanted to show, like, okay, you see this water? This is about an hour in, right? Yeah, this is, it cleans you. It definitely cleans you. Remember the color of the water. So it definitely cleans you. Sea salt, baking soda, and hydrogen peroxide. Yep. Man. Now, I wish I could just I should have put my flash on. Let me see. There we go. Because what I like to really try to do is get a look at some of, maybe I can see some particles and whatnot. I see some reflectings. Because I had that nanobot, eliminate, what was it called? Eliminate anti-nanobot frequency video playing. So usually when I play that video and I got the bath going, you know, I get to see if anything comes. I mean, I feel great right now. Like I feel great. Like I feel like I could work a whole nother work shift. I feel like I could work a whole nother 8 hours right now. And when I think about how, like, you know, they say nanorobots can basically cross the blood-brain barrier and all that, I'm thinking to myself, you know what I really want to do? What I would really want to do is I would like to go somewhere very far away from other people so I can't be blamed for nothing. And I would like to set off an EMP, like a low-powered EMP, while I'm in the vicinity. Now, I'm not sure. I gotta research a little bit more to see if I would actually cause harm to myself if I set up an EMP and I'm in the area. But what I'm thinking of really is, could it deactivate any nanotechnology that's in the body? I mean, because with a strong electromagnetic pulse, maybe it could actually, deactivate just about every nanorobot that could be in the body. Something like that. Or if not an EMP, since we're basically being smothered by radio waves and different frequencies and stuff, if I could get a frequency jammer, a signal jammer of a sort, then I would use that and see how that works. But I already know some horror stories of people who so there's this one story about this guy. He had a signal jammer, right? And he wanted to basically make it so that his kids would go to sleep at night, because he found out that when he would send them to bed, they would try to, be up on their phone playing, whatever, talking, whatever, on their phones. So what he did was, and I find it kind of funny, but it's kind of bad at the same. It's funny, but it's bad at the same time. So what he did was he set up a signal jammer in his home so that the kids couldn't actually get network service, so they can use their phones when it's supposed to be bedtime. But the problem was his signal jammer was so strong, it literally took out service for just about everybody within the vicinity of the device. I don't know how strong his signal jammer was, but it literally took out cell phone service for just about everybody in like a certain, I guess, vicinity of him. And he did end up I think he did end up getting arrested for it, because technically signal jammers are illegal, which is odd because not only do law enforcement and intelligence agencies use signal jammers, but come on now, if the good guys got them, the bad guys got them too. So I was just thinking to myself, I would like to try it, but I would want to do it in a way so that I don't get myself in trouble. Because the whole thing about being a TI is trying to see if you can protect your truth while not incriminating yourself. Because, when you think about what gang stalkers are, they are committing crimes against humanity while using technology to conceal, to some degree, everything that they do so they don't incriminate themselves. That's why they call it, covert. So it's to be secretive about it. It's like basically turning everyday regular citizens into pseudo, intelligence agents, But after you take the bath for about 40 minutes or an hour or so, you then take a fresh shower, rinse off all the dirt and salt, and boom, you're good to go. I feel great right now. My back still feels a little stiff, but for the most part, I overall feel pretty darn good. What is that? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to wash this tub. You see all the dirt and stuff. Yeah, don't judge me. I just came from work too, so don't judge me. I was sweating, whatnot. Don't judge me. I came from work. I've been working since 5 a.m. to about 12:30 p.m., so don't judge me. Anyway, take life one breath, one thought, one step, one day at a time. Peace.